Hello, Aquarius. I hope you guys are having a good, start to the week. I hope you had a good weekend. And welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. And so this video is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and definitely Venus, because this week we are going to explore abundance and love. How does it come to you? How is it coming to you? Abundance and love. So how is the universe going to be delivering abundance and love to Aquarius? I'm excited to know, because that is actually probably one of the biggest questions that I get from people. Oh, wow. So this is what flipped out as I'm shuffling. Strength. So you're going to have an abundance of inner strength, things that have been pushing you, maybe in directions that didn't feel really good to you, have actually been strengthening you, and that push is going to be kind of stopping. It's going to be relaxing, and your inner strength is what's going to be coming through. Woo! And the sixth chakra is the underlying energy. So your deeper soul is connecting with your intuitive mind, your intuition through your own spirit guides. So your third eye is sort of what is activating this. It's almost like you're starting to get better control over your world and your universe and what you want to manifest. So I'm pulling out another oracle card. So that was my energy oracle deck. And now this is going to be from the Return of Spirit. Oh yeah, I feel like your strength is going to be actually coming forward in you. Like not just like bubbling up. If we look at where this lion sits with this angel, the lion is actually in front of the angel. So in a sense, it's almost like spirit has your back. You have your own back because it is your sixth chakra that's underlying this. So it's your intuitive connection with your spirit guides, but you're the one moving forward. You're the one taking the action for whatever this abundance is. Well, the strength is the major abundance. So what are we getting from Return of Spirit? How will abundance and love come towards Aquarius? Oh, gifted. There's gifts that you're going to be able to start sharing. Gifts within you that you weren't able to share before. Feeling as if you weren't able to share them. Maybe you weren't prepared to be open with these gifts. And the strength that you're developing, the strength that's coming forward, is going to be able to push you to share these gifts, to share this gift, whatever it is that you have within you that should be shared with the world, with the other people around you, with your community. Assistance. I love it. So that's the underlying. So you're getting a lot of help with this, a lot of assistance, spiritual assistance. It kind of feels like the universe is lining up just the way things need to be for something like this to actually happen for you. So like you can sometimes be going through life and it's like you're constantly paddling upstream. You can work so hard. It's something even for years and years and years, and you just don't get anywhere. And it's like, I don't understand. I had a plan. I'm working really hard. I'm doing what I should be doing, but I'm not making any headway. It's almost like there's a different, you weren't utilizing your gift, whatever that is. Maybe it's the gift of speaking. Maybe you should be a speaker, an inspirational speaker. Maybe you have an artistic ability. Maybe you're great at teaching others to do or learn something, but you have something in you that is what is going to be bringing this abundance. This is an abundance of the ability to use your gift. Spirit is helping you, the assistance. And when I say spirit is helping you, it's, like there's certain things that have to play out in the three-dimensional world for things to often occur for us to achieve them. But those also come in forms of other people. So there's other people that are likely going to be coming towards you that may have information to help you move forward with these gifts. And your strength is what's going to draw them in too. Because when you're confident, you're strong about who you are, and you own that, people are like, they're like a magnet to it. Like, oh, it's awesome. This person is going to be so successful. They own themselves. They own what they're doing. They've got this going on. And that sixth chakra, like if you haven't been doing any sort of meditative practice, just some quiet, just even if it's 10 minutes, like just try to get stillness, quiet. It doesn't have to be like an in-depth, crazy, really focused meditation practice. Just stare at a candle for 5 minutes and just try to just have peace, shut out the outside world, and you're going to continue to strengthen that connection. Your intuition is going to continue to get stronger. Ooh, I like that. So at the bottom of the deck, before I start shuffling it, we have the Four of Wands. Lots of love, divine love, right? This is what's coming. How is the universe delivering abundance and love to you? That is the theme for this week. I just felt inspired by that, like the abundance. There's so much abundance that's just waiting to come to every one of us. So how can we recognize it? How do we utilize it? Wow, and I'm splitting the deck, and you have Queen of Cups and the Lovers. So I feel like the spirit guides are into this reading. Abundance and love, abundance and love. I'm leaving it open. I'm leaving this pretty open. I'm not asking a lot of questions. I'm just interpreting stuff as it comes out. So what is going to come out? Spirit, what do you want to talk to Aquarius about? Abundance and love coming towards them. Wow. Ooh, Justice. This is your balance, baby. This is the Libra card, but this is the balance. This is something that you feel you've been trying. Remember I said it's like you're going upstream, you're working on something, and it's just not making any headway. Well, this new strength from within you, it's coming out. This gift is coming out. You're feeling confident. You're feeling confident about sharing whatever this, it's like a deeper part of yourself. Any gift that we have, whether it's the ability like to speak, and to do art, whatever you express in that gift is always a deeper part of yourself, right? So it can take some time to be okay with allowing others to experience it or bringing it out into the open. So you're gonna feel really good balance about doing this. You're gonna start doing it and you're gonna get nothing but like positive affirmation from it. You're gonna get positive feedback from people. It's just gonna be like really positive. Is whatever was imbalanced in terms of always this struggle with trying to go upstream to what wasn't really yours, your boat is getting turned around and you're going to go down the stream. So there's no struggle. It's just like a path that you're supposed to take. And it's going to give you great balance, great balance, justice in anything that is felt unjust to you. Oh, sweet. The Ace of Wands. This is a very primal card in this deck. Like we can see the volcano erupting and we have the lizard energy here. So, and this card is very primal. This is about deep creation, like creation from beyond like the grassroots, like the core of the earth sort of creation. The fire and the desire that just bubbles up from that. Like it's going to start coming through you. Like you guys are only almost taking on like a lot of fire energy, in my wonderful air signs, which is great because, you know, I've always loved the combination of fire and air together. If you think about, if you can make sure the air is well controlled, it just keeps feeding the flames, right? Without, if you're building a campfire, and you've stacked your sticks or your logs in a way that the air is just not flowing through. It doesn't matter how dry your tinder is or your wood, whatever you're trying to burn, it's just not doing very well. As soon as you adjust it a little bit, and that's what I feel like is happening here, there's going to be an adjustment to how your logs are lined up in a sense, like your boat is getting shifted to go down that river towards what you want. The air is going to flow through, and that's you. You're the air feeding this flame, this fire, and it's primal. So primal for me on a level of like what we're talking about, like you're gifted, you're deeper part of yourself. That's something that you have probably used in other lifetimes. You've developed it in other lifetimes. So you just naturally know how to do it. It's just your intuition, right? It's just like the spiritual base of you knows how to utilize this, okay? So it's like a lot of you know that I'm a visual artist, and it's just always been like that. Nobody had to teach me how to do it, so I've always just known how to do it, like since I was a little tiny girl in kindergarten. This is the same sort of thing. This is a gift that's been inside you all of your life, and you just know how to do it. You just know how to do it, and it's coming out because it's the really deeper primal part of you. Yeah, it's really sexy too. Like, it's a really sexy element of you because it's who you are on this level, that it's the honest, God's honest truth as to what you are on the deepest level, and that's coming up. Your strength is coming up to display that, to let it happen, to let it exist. And when you do that, when you feel the confidence in that, that river just opens up, that road, that path. So maybe it's not even a river. Maybe you've just been, trying to go through the forest, make your own path, and you just keep coming across giant boulders, and you can't move that damn thing. So you go around the boulder, that takes forever because there was a tree you had to chop down. This is all of a sudden finding another path, and it's almost like you can only see it maybe if you have like some sort of ultraviolet glasses on, and it's like ultraviolet light is shining on this path, and you're the only one with the ultraviolet glasses because this path is just for you. It's been sitting in the forest waiting for you to find it, and you're going to get on that path, and you're going to start following it, and you're going to think, okay, something's going to happen. Nope, there's no big boulder. All of a sudden the path gets like a little bit wider. You can actually like, swing your arms, no branches hitting you. I like this path, this is really good. And it just keeps opening up, and before you know it, it's a 4-lane highway, wide open, nobody's on it, and it's yours. Like, that's what I feel like this. This is really great. And it's gonna bring like deep love for yourself. Like, you're gonna really appreciate you for who you are. Let's see what else comes out. Ooh. Oh, wow, yeah. The Empress energy, like full abundance, full ability to create what it is that you desire. This is such a creative card. This card is all about creation, abundance, fertility. It could be fertility like in a reproductive sense for some of you. It could be nurturing your own inner child. I really get that message strongly because the child that you were when you came here was your honest truth. That's who you were. And then that started to get lost as, we run into more and more adults, as wonderful adults, telling kids, you can't do that, you can't have that dream, you can't be this, you got to do this, or, there are rules and there's reasons for the rules to keep us all safe. But, a lot of times, some of that stuff, some of the adults that we run into, some of the situations that we run into sort of strip us down from who we were when we got here. But it's still inside you. It's still in there, that inner child that is this primal part of you that is full of some sort of gift that really, needs to come out. That card flew out of my hand like it's dying to get out of here. It's dying to come out. It's dying to be expressed. Interesting. The baby is so tiny, isn't it? The baby is so tiny, almost like a preemie baby. I'm gonna ask for clarification on that. I just want a clarification on this the preemie aspect of the inner child. Okay. Yeah, it's about to be birthed. It's not quite ready. Because I was sort of feeling that. I'm like, this baby seems like too small, too tiny, too skinny, right? To be birthed. Because if you've ever followed, if you've ever been pregnant or your partner's been pregnant, you follow all of those charts online about the development of the baby. So this week the baby's heart is beating. This week the baby now has fingers. But then when you get near the end of the pregnancy, it's like literally the baby just puts on, I think the baby puts on ½ a pound a week. Something like that for like the last month of the pregnancy. Like it just fattens up. But it doesn't seem like that, right? Like it's a skinny baby. It's a skinny baby. And to clarify, we have the 5 of Wands. This feels like you're still having a bit of an inner battle about letting this come out. But that's okay because it has to come out when you're ready, right? We don't want it to be premature. So don't push it. Don't push it. Just, maybe some of you are at this point where you feel that strength coming forward. That strength is coming forward. You're feeling more and more confidence about expressing this gift. And it's almost like maybe like labor pains. Like, you know, you're just getting little twinges and you just express this gift to maybe someone you feel safe with. You express this gift. And okay, so that's the first part of the contraction. And then you start expressing it with other people. And then before you know it, it's ready to be birthed and you're really confident about it. You've slowly brought this out as to what it is that's inside you that needs to come out. Let's just see if Spirit can say anything about love for within yourself, love for yourself, love for others. Good views on this. I really noticed that if it's a really happy, positive video, it get a lot of views. People always go to the hard stuff. I think that's funny. Actually, kind of saddens me about humanity, to be honest. Okay. Ooh. Oh. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, this is about the love, the love, the love. Some of you are not feeling the love for yourself in here, or you're trying to escape from a situation that is, you know, not feeling very loving. That's a pretty painful, but the person is exiting. The person is naked in it. So for me, that tells me that they're open and they're honest. They're not hiding anything. But someone is still sort of attacking you with some swords, or there's a situation that still feels kind of painful and you're still trying to get out of it, escape from it. Let's see. Oh yeah, heartbreak. Why does that always have to come out? Heartbreak. So there is some sort of heartbreak here. Now, the thing with this card, with this 3 of Swords card, it's different from the other decks. So this is the, what is this deck called again? Oh my gosh. Oh, Tarot of Dreams. It's the Tarot of Dreams. So in this deck, most decks, the 3 of Swords is the heart with the 3 swords stabbing through it, right? Which is heartbreak, loss of love, maybe third-party situation. This card isn't so much like that. So this card asks you to look at the woman, look at what she wears, what she adorns herself with. You can see all the jewels, the luxury, and she tries to protect her heart. But so this card is asking you, is your heart broken because of expectations you had of others that weren't fulfilled? And we all have that. Oh, come on. We don't go through a single minute of our day without some sort of expectation, right? It's just natural. So, expectation, but is it really from a deeper part of yourself? Was this something that was really meant to be? Or was it something that just looked good, felt pretty, was really nice to be involved in, whatever this heartbreak was? It's more on sort of, it's funny because it's the 3 of Swords, but it's more about like pentacle energy, like 3-dimensional things that you can actually acquire in your life. So, and the big message is expectation. It's very hard, and that is actually one of the, I find myself, one of the bigger aspects to releasing heartbreak, releasing energy that holds you back because of, you know, feelings of disappointment and sadness, is to try to release the expectation. Release the expectation. If you're with someone who can't release the expectation, or a situation who can't release the expectation from you, then maybe that is holding you back in your journey of abundance. Yeah, baby. 9 of Coins. The 9 of Coins. I really like this card. It's the only 9 of Coins in any of my decks that doesn't feel like the person has acquired and achieved many wonderful things, but it's kind of boring. I don't know if that, you know, serves me so well now that I have it all. I think there's something else I need. This is more about you're in a good space. You've been making really good choices. You're hanging on to the good choices. Some of the bad choices that you've made, they're not sitting here in your list of pentacles. You're that close. You were that close to finding that path in the forest that's just for you. There's no boulders in the way. There's no stumps or logs that need to be removed. It's just a clear path, And like I said, you're going to walk down it, and all of a sudden it becomes this 4-lane highway that's wide open for you. All right, what do we have? Seven of Wands on the bottom here. Now, this is good because for the most part with the sevens, it's about your individuality, creativity, right? You're trying to fight and struggle for what it is that, and you're getting so much wand. Really, like in terms of this struggle, what's deep inside you, it's a deep desire. And desires are really your deeper self, your really deeper primal self. So we got the Ace of Wands, we have the 5 of Wands, and now we have the 7 of Wands. So it's sort of like this, and that's the bottom, so it's the underline. It's still this need to keep back whatever it is that still comes at you that's not serving you, whether it's a habit or a routine that you have in your life that you sort of need to keep going at because, well, maybe it pays the bills, right? Like, but it's almost the energy of embracing this gift that you have within you, allowing this inner strength to come forward and share that gift. You know, if you're on this path that you just have to maintain and you're still struggling with, all of a sudden it's going to take a detour. It's going to be a little detour sign. This path is now closed. Sorry, you got to go this way. And you're like, oh, shoot. And we usually do because like, I got to be somewhere by a certain, I don't have time for a detour. You're going to get on the detour. And what you don't realize is it's going to take you right to everything you've ever wanted. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's just going to be like, wow, this is easier. Or I kind of like this path. I wish I wasn't running so late. And then before you know it, you're on this path and there's all these things that are bringing you abundance, serving like the deeper love within you. You don't even remember what it was you were trying to get to on other. It's not needed anymore. Like it just gets replaced. It sort of gets replaced. Last card, Archangel deck. Let's get a final message for Aquarius from the Archangels. Archangel energy. What is a final message from an Archangel to Aquarius? Oh, wow, I love it. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, I'm going to show it to you and then I can't read backwards because that's how I see it on the screen. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Creative child inside you, right? And look what this angel holds. This angel holds a sword, which is representing you and your truth. Remember what you have to break through on. And this angel is holding like a torch or a wand, right, in a sense, with these deeper desires, and holds them up high in triumph. So that's what is coming to you. That is the energy. Please embrace that. Feel that beautiful, primal, gifted part of you and let it come out. Let it come out and share it with the world. We need to feel it. We need to see it. And when you're living in abundance, it inspires everyone around you to, well, not everyone. There are some people that might be jealous or whatever, but eventually the energies are so different that you don't even interact with that person anymore. Like you go your own ways and they go on their journey to do what it is they need to do. But you're here, right? Utilizing your gift, moving in abundance, feeling love all around you. Thank you, Aquarius. I loved it. I love that you guys you're so lucky you're the first ones throughout the week. I always tell Capricorn, you guys are the last ones, but I've sort of like really honed in whatever that message is I was trying to bring into everyone because I spent a whole week doing it. But you guys get the freshest part of me in these readings, so it's so great. I enjoy your energy. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Have a wonderful week, guys. And until next time, bye.